Tom won.
I think that they just had like a complete aneurysm. Yeah. Like, I'm overloading.
I thought you said squiggle, and I was like, oh yeah. Sound like
No, yeah, no, it was like squiggle, 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 squiggle.
Okay. Yeah? Okay. Right now? Like right now? Okay. Hey, we're Spoonbenders, and this is Rose City Review.
Hi, I'm Michelle Kicherer. This is Roderick and this is the Rose City Review Show. And today we're very stoked to have Spoonbenders from Portland. And a special guest, Riley, the dog, who we recently met. She's from Southeast Portland. She has a lot to say, so.
It was love at first sight.
For real. So, Spoonbenders is, no, Riley.
She'll be back.
She'll be back. They're garage, psych punk, very rock and roll, pretty metal. They're based here in Portland, and they just released a new single in August, whose name I always fuck up, Dichotomatic.
Mm-hmm. That works.
Dichotomatic?
Yeah.
Dichotomatic.
It's not a word, so.
Dichotomatic. But they have another single coming out on November 30th. We're going to talk about that, and their recent tour, their upcoming tour, a bunch of other stuff. So, welcome, Spoonbenders.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Boomerang's right back down there. So, I forgot about this card. So, your band that you're touring with, Kadabra,
Yeah.
I first looked them up and I found this. That's a Pokemon named Kadabra, so I want to talk to Kadabra about that. But
You should.
just wanted you to know.
He's holding spoons.
Yeah, is he a drummer? I don't know. But yeah, so tell us about, you just finished a big West Coast tour. The first thing I want to ask about is John Waters introduced you guys at Mosswood Meltdown in Oakland. How was that? That's awesome.
It was like the coolest thing ever. I love John Waters, and he signed my bass, and
Wow!
it was really sick.
The bass that's here today?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it
That's
was really
awesome.
cool.
what did he say about you guys?
I mean, he was just really nice. Like, he was just sick. And, like, he gave us shit in a really funny way. And, I don't know, he was just, like, garage punk band and from Portland, which is very accurate. But, it was more so just, like, talking to him, like, afterwards and just being like, you're fucking John Waters, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, the bands like right before us were like, I don't know if you had a closer relationship, but he was like eviscerating them. It was just like talking so much like crap, and I was like, here we go, we're gonna get like ripped to shreds. But it was like
It was really sweet.
It was
Yeah,
actually
it was
really easy. He went easy on us.
That's
Yeah.
good, yeah.
It
He
was
just,
awesome.
he just had his 77th birthday, so happy birthday, John Waters.
Happy birthday, John
birthday,
Waters.
So we're very excited to talk about Room 157. Leo wrote the single, directed by Katie here. Harper King, hi Harper, starred in it and it was fucking awesome. And I was a little stressed out watching it, but in a good way. Tell us about this video.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, I think the lyrics of Room 157 were written in studio, if I'm not wrong.
Studio, yeah.
Like a few minutes before it was recorded.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow,
Wow.
nice.
So yeah, Leo like wrote this really sick song, and then we just never really got around to lyrics, and then we realized that like right as we were about to record it. And so then I just wrote lyrics that were they're just really nonsensical and like whatever they are. And then because it wasn't like a linear storyline, it was easier to do a fun, like more open-ended storyline for the actual music video. And I basically just like, it was like a 3 a.m. idea thing where I was just like, duh, and then that was like all of it. And so it was a stream of consciousness, I guess I would say. Like I didn't put that much thought through of like what I wanted it to convey, or like have it be. I didn't really care about like having a crazy like storyline to it. I just really love Curtis Russell, who does amazing short films and longer films now that are black and white. And he's like I think he's graduated now, but he was a film student when I met him. We were doing a Fender ad, and we did a basement part of it that looked like this place actually, a little bit grungier, a lot grungier. And that was his house. And so when I met him, I was like smoking outside, and I met him, and he was like, yeah, you should check out like my movies, and they're the coolest movies I've ever seen.
Wow.
And so he's my favorite brain of like any like filmmaker I've ever met, and so I'm just like so obsessed with everything he does. And he's also a homie, so I just text him like music video, and he's like, okay, and then we kind of just do day of like see how far we can get. But yeah, that was long-winded, but he is awesome and like killed it and took it far, and like Hippo Hardware was really cool about us shooting there, which was sick.
I was wondering where that was.
Yeah, Hippo
Okay.
Hardware.
Okay.
And then Ethan Shoemaker was the like bad guy with the
Okay.
mask. He's a really cool, amazing dude too.
Was that the same? He's like in a bathtub and looks
Yeah,
really.
same dude.
That is actually the part that disturbed me the most.
It should,
He's
yeah.
like so creepy and happy
like,
about it.
I was getting creeped out filming it, and like being in that room, I was like, you're just like you're pulling it off too much a little, but it was just a great, and like all of our friends are in that music video, like all those people that are in it are all really close to all of us. And so, and I've been a part of, like, Ed is a really cool tattoo artist out of Portland. He did our music video for Nation. So we kind of had some people that, like, have worked with us before actually acting in it, which was really fun.
Was he actually doing a tattoo in that scene?
No.
Okay, I was curious.
There was no
it looked
needle.
very real.
Yeah, we did. He's actually, like, one of the most, like, professional people ever, so he would literally never do that.
Yeah.
And I respect him so much for it. I would have been fine with it, but, yeah, it was just so fun. It was sick.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I described it as a beautiful mind of our filmmaker friend. So is that what you said? Beautiful mind?
In my yeah, like Curtis has like a
Your favorite
really
mind.
crazy brain, and like like people that are just like can put an idea into like exact visual vision and like pull it off every time I can't ever do that. So it's just amazing to watch him work, and he's so nonchalant, and he doesn't think anything of it, and he doesn't know how good he is.
Just
Which
the
is
best
crazy.
kind of person to work with.
Yeah.
Before we get to a couple of our fun segments, you have another single that's coming out maybe in January or February.
I don't know if it's gonna be released at that time, but there will
be another one.
be another. Yeah. I don't have like a precise date because we keep getting different
up in the
tours
air.
that like completely move all of our dates around.
Yeah.
So I know not to give any promises out anymore. But yeah, we have one more single before the album comes out.
Cool.
And it's called Strict 9. And it's a really good one.
Strict 9. It's
Yeah.
a good one.
It's a great one.
It's about time.
I was a little worried.
This one's like Vel and I think we would like our tiny baby that we first wrote like together for the first time, right?
Yeah, it
Oh,
has
nice.
actually the first riff that I ever wrote in it, which is kind of crazy.
Word.
Because I've been playing for a while now, so.
It's a
Cool.
great one. Yeah. There are far worse first riffs.
Baby's
I would
first
know.
riff.
Exactly.
Now we like to do a segment called Name That Tune.
Oh God, okay. You got this too.
Turtle.
Yeah.
All right. We have no way out now. God will help us somehow.
It's no exit.
Yeah.
Is this just our own song?
Yeah.
I don't know the
Surprise.
lyrics.
I don't
Katie's
fucking know.
going to expire within there. By the end of this.
And by the way, these were from me listening really carefully. So if they're slightly misquoted,
Oh, it's even better.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I misquote them every show.
Mouth and brain all align and sane. Find the vein, pierce it once for pain, twice for gain.
Thank you for.
Someone else answered that one.
That was Dichotomatic. Am I getting that right yet?
Yeah, you got it.
You got it.
Can you tell us what that means?
It-
Can you talk about that?
I think someone was trying to say dichotomy,
Yep.
and they
Yeah.
said dichotomatic.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's literally just a
Yeah.
biff. Like, it doesn't mean anything. It's just like
It's
somebody.
just a bit that we ran really hard with,
Yeah.
and now we have a song.
Yeah. Yes.
We be doing that. We have an entire list of things that Katie says that are really funny
Yeah.
to reference them back.
Yeah.
She's all-
getting pretty long.
It's pretty long.
I'm sick of this dichotomatic lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm a supporter of made up words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And I miss her. She makes no sound.
Layla.
Nice. 2,000 points. Before we move on, are there any other lyrics or song titles of recent days that stand out to you as a ridiculous story of how it came about? I know it's a tough one on the
Well,
spot.
I mean, it's not it's not the most exciting, but Room 157 literally just
Yeah.
refers to the practice space room that I wrote the whole song and then demo of, which was Room 157.
Nice.
Yeah. I think you just sent us a memo that said that. And I
Yeah.
was like,
I was like, I didn't know what else to call it, Room 157, and this stuff.
yeah, as far as song names go, I think that I just like pull a word out of like the lyrics and then you run with it. Edison's Medicine's one. That's a weird one off of the new album. And then I realized I thought that I wrote that and I thought that I coined that. But then some
Tesla.
fucking Tesla song.
Yeah.
Fuck my life. But I'm
I
gonna
think
go
it
with
was
it
an
anyways.
album. No, was it
I think it was a song.
Gotcha.
Maybe it was an album.
I don't know that much.
But I also have never listened to Tesla, so I think I get a pass. But yeah, that one was like something from I used to study neuro, and then I think that was like in there in a book. Usually,
Neuroscience.
yeah. I usually just get it out of the books that I used to read in school and stuff like that, like most of the lyrics.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
At least some of the words, and then I go off on it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
talk. Well, I want to talk so much more about that. For our next segment, this is called Portland. What's your favorite venue to play in Portland, and why?
I think
Probably.
I'm gonna vote Doug
I was gonna
for
say Doug
Dougford, 'cause,
Um,
we played it so many times, and you know it always sounds great for us,
Yeah.
and it sounds great for the audience, and it's just
it's beautiful.
the green room is funny.
It's
funny.
got a piano, yeah.
It's got a piano.
And a Marshall Stack mini fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, and the staff like rules. Coatsy, right?
Mm-hmm.
On sound, coolest dude.
Hmm.
He's like frying half the time, but he's really, really cool. And like he does his job really well. And I love the layout of that venue. And you can drive your car right up to the green room.
Mm.
So the load in and load out is so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very secure. You don't have to worry about.
Cole from 40 Feet Tall works there.
Yep.
Yeah. I was there one night, briefly after interviewing them, or maybe right before, and just turned and was like, Cole?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
up, homie?
Yeah, and he does a great
Yeah.
job. He's the
Yeah.
best.
I got pictures of him restocking the fridge.
He's all.
Nice.
Last Portland question, last of two. What is your favorite thing about the music scene here?
Um,
I think everyone here does a really good job for the most part. Not everyone. That's a very broad statement, but like lifting each other up. Like I know music can be like weirdly competitive sometimes, but it doesn't really feel like that in Portland, which is really nice.
that's true.
It feels like very collaborative and like your homies really want you to do well, which is cool.
Yeah. People are not as like, yeah, they're not trying to just like step on you. Like, and the stereotype of other music scenes I've heard of. But, yeah, I mean, it's DIY out of necessity, which is a good thing. And I think it should be that way. And it lets everybody, like, it's not really a place where you really, like, there are other towns and cities where you really see everybody getting really far when they're rich. And this is not a place where you really need to be rich to get far. it'll help you, but you don't need it, and
Yeah.
you can make it on your own. And it's not elitist. You can be at any, like, when I started Spoon Benders, I didn't play guitar, and so like nobody was a total asshole to me about that.
Oh man.
So it probably would have been different if we had started somewhere else, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Is there anything that we didn't talk about yet that I missed or that you thought of while we're here that you'd like to share?
Should we make our official apology to Slift?
Sorry for the
Sorry about that,
five.
So sorry, dudes.
It's all right.
Can you elaborate on?
We ate their pizza.
Yeah.
It was on accident.
It's on
We thought it was our pizza.
So literally, right before we were gonna go on stage, was it Cole that asked us?
Yeah,
It was like,
Cole,
hey, do
yeah.
you need anything else? And we're like, maybe some food. And we played, and we come back, and there was 2 tiny sizzle pie pizzas, which is usually there regardless. So we're like, sweet. Grab some pizza, and then we had to literally play the show, load our stuff into the van, and drive to Halloween Meltdown through the night.
Well,
And they weren't very stoked.
Their manager was pissed.
Yeah.
I don't know if the band even cared,
Yeah.
but yeah, he said that he waited 5 years to eat sizzle.
Especially
Yeah.
for sizzle pie.
And then,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
like
Yeah.
sizzle pie is not something you wait 10 years for, like, ever.
We took that away from him.
And
I'm
yeah,
so sorry.
I broke his heart.
As someone who's
Remotely.
there.
Yeah.
But
so we got a sizzle pie coming their way.
yeah, I did think about like
Paid for it?
I Venmoed him, but it would be really funny, and I don't know if it would be like a nice thing or like a really bitchy thing to like bring a sizzle pie to like one of their shows and be like, here you go.
I think
Maybe
it'd
if
be
you didn't do
hilarious.
that part, here you go.
I wouldn't
Here's
be
your
able to
fucking
help
pie.
it. Like, here's your fucking pizza that really bothers me.
This is a Spoon Benders with Dichotomatic.